Cancer, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is an intuitive energy reading, so please take these energies where and how they resonate with you in your life. This is your reading. You might want to check out your Moon and Rising sign videos as well. Sometimes they resonate even more. Cancer. If you love astrology the way that I do, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation where I do a full Cancer weekly breakdown, weekly forecast for you guys. Check that out and hopefully subscribe over there too. This reading comes to you at the time that it is supposed to come to you. It calls to you or it's here when you're ready for it. But I do make a new Cancerian message and all 12 zodiac sign messages every single week. So don't forget to subscribe to Born Without Boundaries Tarot for all of those new messages. I have also a lot of openings for personal readings for those of you who have been reaching out. Yes, they are available. Go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Choose the reading that's right for you, and you can schedule your appointment right there. That's where you will also find these adorable little hats as well. Okay, so here I am. There's some sort of major defeat here. This is never good news. Though it does pose a question for us. And I've started recently to try to study the cards more in depth and been looking at these explanations of their meaning a little deeper. And if you see, there's an option of 3 people. So it's either stand up and fight, run and flee, or kind of back down and curl up and don't do anything, don't go anywhere. There's actually no judgment in any one of these actions. There isn't, because at any given time, the response to defeat can be, you know, one of these can be more appropriate than the other. But there is a sense here that something that you valued has been taken or lost. Now, I don't know what that something is, and it can be very different for all of you. I know what it is for me as a Cancerian. I know where I have been struggling the most. And now it's like you're kind of at a situation in your life that says, okay, so what are you going to do about it? You're going to fight? You're going to get out of there? Like, make a run for it because it's over? Or you're going to just stay and wait and see, like, what are my options here? So once again, none of this is right or wrong. We're going to get into the cards to try to see what should you do, what's most recommended. But right now, it's just the acceptance of the defeat. You're right. Something has definitely shifted and changed, and it is never going back to the way that it used to, and this was not something that you wanted to lose. So you are correct. That is confirmed. But now it's like, so what do we do with this? Well, we also have this other card here, which could be speaking to what has been defeated. This is your uniqueness, your independence, your being able to stand on your own 2 feet. This is your, not necessarily your personal individuality, but your ability to maybe support yourself, take care of yourself. Something financial has definitely shifted. Right? Or something with money that was coming in and helping you be independent and certain and secure. Well, it's over. And what does that mean? Where do we go from here? I don't know what's recently happened to you guys, but I know that you don't feel completely great about it. I know that you don't, because I am you. I feel it too. And there is a sense of sadness. There is that sense of, why am I here? I thought everything was so good. You know, I thought everything was like, here I am, I'm living my life, I'm doing so well. Well, it has something to do with our choices, right? We weren't completely not a part of where we are now, where we ended up, though we always do things with good intentions. And maybe it's just that, it wasn't really much of our fault. Something has, especially financially right now, it's like, No. It's talked about. They're in, like, if you're in the States, our government is intentionally imposing inflation. There's not much you can do. I know as a YouTuber, I know I've talked to you guys about it. So, you know, you could be doing the greatest job ever now, but you're not going to get paid as much for it. And yet prices are rising as well. And so I think what is really necessary right now is to step back and look at things from the perspective of, based on the reality that I'm facing, how am I doing? Not based on where I was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, definitely not 4 years ago. But right now, based on the reality that I'm facing, how am I doing? I don't think you're doing so bad. I think you only think you're doing bad because it's not as good as it was. Let's get into the rest of the cards. Because as good as it was is not existent anymore, right? So what do we do, God? I think, okay. What do we do with this change? What do we do with this change? Okay? What do we do with this change, though? You're giving me a lot of cards here. Well, Cancerians, I'm glad you stuck with me past 6 minutes because, you know, the whole reading is the whole reading, not just the first 5 minutes. Look what came out. I kept asking, what do we do? What do we do? Well, first, this is the action. Find your happiness. Find your happy spot. And everything that you really can't control, let go. Let go. The worrying isn't helping you, right? This sense of find your happiness because there is something to be happy for. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So there is some value or job coming in, job offer, job opportunity. For some of you looking for romance, it might be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, masculine. Somebody that's got money, opportunity, right? Coming in to kind of fulfill and fill you up. But it is partnership, isn't it? It's not being alone. So really what may have been defeated for some of you is being able to be single. That may be what's going away. That may be what's going away. And then we have, oh, I love the surprise cards. I love the cards that come face down. You don't know what they are. And then we have the King of Swords, which means there's a decision that's made. Could be an air sign, right? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There's some sort of decision that's made. Maybe judicial decision, maybe actual legal decision. Could be some leadership is making a decision or you are making a decision that really is an exceptional decision because look at this. There's like clarity here, knowing what to do, being sure, intellectually, not emotionally. Because emotionally is making you feel defeated. Emotionally is making you feel connected to the past, which was what's forming these expectations. This is clarity looking forward, objectivity, being in the here and being in the now, and just looking at what's happening right here, right now, saying, wow, I'm doing really well. And a decision has been made to offer you a new opportunity. Have you been going out for anything, like going out for a new job or whatever? There's a new opportunity here, and it could be very clever and ingenuitive with this kind of energy. But it's definitely the right time to go shopping for new work, new job, or even just this sense of not doing it by yourself anymore, not going it on your own. Because it is a fabulous time for opportunity. I've said it how many times? I'm sorry, I repeat myself. We have the Moon card here. There is a full moon on August 3rd that is going to help us release a lot of energy, especially that energy around who I belong to or what I've done for community and have I done enough and can I bring everybody along with me. All of those things. There's a turning of the tide here. Cancer. What is this energy for Cancer? What is this energy for Cancer, please? Luck is on your side. You better fire your shot this week. Like, this is it. It's like aim that arrow. Because luck is actually on your side. There's a lot of energy to give up and curl up and feel like you failed and be sad. But the universe is saying, don't do that. This is the time to take action. So remember, I said way in the beginning, I said, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know which path we should take. Should we sit? Should we run away? Or should we fight? You need to fight. But not fight. You need to take action, which could also mean continue to move forward. That's what it means. Don't stay still and don't run backward. Go forward. It's not about fighting. It's about not giving up. This is definitely what you need to do, because when you shoot your arrow this week, that card is confirming it will land where you want it, or wherever it lands, it's going to be advantageous. So there is definitely a message that says you have to go ahead, go for it. What do you need to release? Waning moon. There's something here that you have to let go of emotionally, that you've attached yourself to, that you've connected your validity as a person to, meaning of life. No, you've got to let that go. You've attached your personal value to it. But that's what's waning. That's what's going away. And you don't want it to take your self-esteem with it. So the trick here is detaching yourself from that identity that you have sewn yourself to because those things were happening. My job, my relationship, my project, my business, whatever it is that is disintegrating before your eyes, don't let yourself disintegrate with it. Let it go. And by letting it go, you then try something completely new. And you liberate yourself from the past, and you find something better. Because remember, God is trying to work with you at all times, in all places. God knows better than you. And if you just trust, you'll land where God wants to put you. You're using the universe's eyesight. Holding on to, but this is what was supposed to happen. No. There's something you got to just let it go. Let it go and detach it from your sense of personal value. Don't, because it's disintegrating. That's confirmed. It's going. You're not going to have it the way that you had it before. It's not happening. But it's supposed to. Its time is up. But your time isn't. You've got to go beyond that experience. So this week really emotionally is about detaching your sense of self-esteem from that particular success. And realizing that that's not where your value is. Your value is you, and you've got a lot more in your future. Let's see where that future is taking you. Cancer. Where is that future taking us? We have more swords here, directing into the future or making decisions and strategizing for moving forward. There is a leap of faith here. This could also be I'm sorry, I just got really pissed. I'll tell you why. This could also be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine. You know that finances are going to be tough. Something financial there's a challenge that keeps coming up. So what we're being redirected to do is reassociate ourselves. Because honestly, it's like, you know, there's tough times ahead financially. There is a challenge here. Unless, of course, you know somebody in your life that is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That could just mean that you know they're headed for some tough times. I don't know. Let's go into the extended to find out. The link is down below in the description box, pinned to the top of the comment section. If you're watching me on television, please grab your cell phone or your laptop. All the links work. I'll see you guys in the extended.